From crossover emotes, banned skins, and even emotes that haven't returned, what happened to these Fortnite cosmetics? For example, the It's Complicated emote hasn't been in the item shop for over 800 days. And that's because the director of this dance was actually trying to sue Fortnite for using their move, and since then, Epic just haven't brought back the dance. So for the Stuck emote, it's now not been in the item shop for over 800 days. It's from Chapter 2, Season 7, and the music is from Cardi B's song Up. Now, the reason it's not returned is because, again, Cardi B was in a lot of controversy with her actions or maybe some things she said. So Fortnite's safe bet is just to not bring this dance back to promote any of that. And honestly, I'm not sure when this emote is going to come back. But because it only released for 48 hours, it's genuinely really rare. For this next one, we have 3 emotes. Pull Up, Jabba Switchway, and Go Mufasa. You may have noticed a pattern. These are all emotes featuring DaBaby's music. DaBaby said a lot of bad things, which got him into a lot of controversy, got him into a lot of trouble, and it's best for Fortnite to keep these emotes under the radar at the minute and not bring them back. They've all not been to the shop for over 800 days, and not everybody managed to get any of them. So drop a like if you was lucky enough to get one, but I'm not sure if these are ever going to return. But it wasn't quite as controversial as the Mike Lowry skin from Chapter 2, Season 7. Do I even need to explain about this? You guys all know how Will Smith assaulted Chris Rock on television, and I think that's why the skin hasn't been out for over 700 days. It's honestly a pretty rare skin, which I never see in game, but maybe it's not going to return. We then have all of the NBA 75 skins, which nobody's really talking about, but these released in Chapter 3 for NBA 75th anniversary, and they've not been in the shop for over 600 days. I'm starting to think they might have been limited time for this anniversary, because obviously it's already happened. The 75th anniversary can't happen again. Why else would they not come back to the shop? But each skin has a few different styles, and they're honestly clean, but I never see anyone using them, and they're now rare skins. For another skin, we have the Tart Tycoon from Chapter 2, Season 3. This was obtainable by playing the free Fortnite Cup, which was basically promoting how Apple took off Fortnite from the iOS store, meaning any previous mobile or iPad players can no longer play Fortnite. If you manage to get the skin, make sure to subscribe, because that's very lucky. But if you don't own the skin, would you want it to return? Either way, I never see anyone with this. Now in Chapter 2, Season 2, we had the Rue skin release. She's not been out for over 1,200 days, and the reason is because when she released, a lot of people said she looked like something from a historical event, and it created a lot of controversy within the Fortnite community. She has got 2 styles as well, this black one right here, and she's now one of the rarest item shop skins in the game. Personally though, I think she should re-release. I don't really think it was that serious. I mean, she's just a spy, which matched the theme in Chapter 2, Season 2. Then we have the Balenciaga skins, Fashion Banshee, Unchained Ramirez, Game Night, and also Shady Doggo. These all haven't released for over 400 days now. Balenciaga kind of got into a lot of trouble online, and they had a lot of hate towards them, and there were some very controversial things going on with the brand, and obviously Fortnite doesn't want to affiliate with that, which is why the skins haven't made a return. And actually, they might never come back. So do you own any? Or at least did you get the emote? Because I know this was very popular when it released. During Fortnitemares 2023, there was a bunch of emotes which didn't return, such as Fright Funk, Pump It Up, Zombified, Which Way, Treat Yourself, and also the Icon series emote Monster Mash. So they've all not been out for over 1 year now. Nobody knows the real reason these didn't return, but there's definitely a theory out there, which is either Fortnite just forgot about them, or they wasn't really focused on the Halloween shops because they was focused on releasing the OG Fortnite season. But it's kind of weird how they forgot so many dances. They actually forgot the Hemlock skin as well. She's actually one of the only Halloween skins that didn't make a return, and I don't know why, because she's kind of a popular Halloween skin. And then there is also the Zombie Shambles, which hasn't returned 4 years in a row, meaning this emote hasn't been out for over 1,300 days. Not just emotes though, Fortnite forgot to release the Grinning Ghoul Bat Bling, which is the bat bling that goes with the School Trooper and Ghoul Troopers bundle. And they even forgot to release one of the most iconic pickaxes ever, the Reaper from Season 1. So I don't know what Fortnite was planning on that Halloween, but make sure to drop a like if you have any of those items, or if you want any of them to return next Halloween. Eddie Brock from Chapter 2, Season 8 is the only other Marvel skin besides the Black Widow which hasn't made a return. It's now been almost 700 days since since it's been in the item shop, making it a pretty rare skin. But unlike the other Marvel skins, Eddie Brock is actually owned by Sony. So it's a little bit different for Fortnite to bring this back to the item shop. They have to communicate with a whole different team. And maybe Sony don't really care about bringing it back until there's a new movie with Eddie Brock in it. So don't expect this skin to return anytime soon. They're definitely going to wait before they start to bring it back. I've spoken about the Salome style emote before, but basically the reason this hasn't returned is because the music in this emote is from Young Thug, and he was going through a jail issue and a court case, not with Fortnite but just within his own life. So that's why the emote has not came back, and it's pretty rare now because it was only in the shop 4 times. Now Out West hasn't been out for over 600 days, and I think we all know why. It's because the music for this emote is from Travis Scott, and Travis Scott also hasn't been in the shop for over 1,200 days. A lot of people think it's because of what happened at his live concert, but nobody knows the real reason. However, apparently Travis Scott is actually not blacklisted from returning. It's kind of just up to Travis, but the communication needs to happen. We can all agree though, the Fortnite community would go insane if Travis Scott did return to the item shop. And you have to ask the question, would you buy Travis or anything from his bundle? I think it will take a while for them to return, but it's definitely possible. Then what happened to the tidy, rambunctious, and fresh emotes? Well, we all know fresh hasn't been out for over 1,800 days, but for rambunctious and tidy, they randomly did return a year ago. In fact, they was only in the item shop for 2 hours and then they got removed. So what happened there? Well, people say this was an accident, but it definitely wasn't. However, no one knows the true reason why they returned, but they haven't been back since. And we know Fresh went through a lawsuit. However, that isn't going on anymore, so technically that means these emotes can return, right? We then have the Ferrari skins. Now, this might shock you guys, but they actually haven't been in the shop for over 770 days. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it really has. So they're actually pretty rare skins now. You might want to check if you have any. And they've not been in the shop since Ferraris was actually removed from the game. So they're definitely not blacklisted, but maybe Fortnite just aren't bringing them back because they don't have the license to put Ferraris back in the game. So it's one of those things. These skins might not come out for another 1,000 days, then they randomly might just release with a new car update. Who knows, but for now they're super rare, and I'm guessing it's just because of the license. We then have the John Wick skins, which haven't been out for almost 1,000 days. Now, John Wick was a huge iconic collab back in chapter 1, so it's kind of weird to me how the skins haven't returned, especially as we had the John Wick 4 movie. But nevertheless, the Sophia skin from John Wick is honestly really rare because most people just bought John Wick himself. But it's not just the skins. There's of course the emotes, Be Seeing You, and Bulletproof. These are also considered rare now as well. I don't know what Fortnite are waiting for to bring back this collab. Maybe it's the licensing, or maybe they're waiting to bring back another LTM for this collaboration, or possibly even some more skins. There's so many more collabs that haven't returned, like Ghostbusters, the League of Legends ones, Master Chief, and even the Kratos collab. But the truth is, no one really knows why these haven't returned. But I'll update you guys with when they're going to come back, so make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.